The Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be an interesting upgrade, but not because of something flashy like a brand new camera design or groundbreaking display. Instead, the big talk is about faster RAM. On paper, that sounds impressive, but for most people, it's not a game-changing feature. The Galaxy S25 Ultra is already lightning fast, so the difference in speed for opening apps will be barely noticeable in everyday use. But here's where it gets interesting. This RAM upgrade might not be about speed at all. Rumors suggest Samsung is moving to a new generation of RAM that is physically thinner. In smartphone design, every millimeter counts, so this tiny change could free up valuable space inside the phone. That space could be used for something far more exciting like a bigger battery. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to switch from LPDDR5X RAM made with Micron's 1 beta process to a new 1 gamma process. This increases RAM speeds from 9.6 Gbps to 10.7 Gbps, but the real improvement is in the size and efficiency of the chips. The 1 gamma RAM is thinner about 0.61 millimeters compared to the older version. That might sound tiny, but in the compact world of smartphones, it's a big deal. This smaller RAM could make room for a bigger cooling system, better camera, hardware, or most importantly, a larger battery. On top of that, the 1 gamma RAM is said to be around 20% more power efficient. That means even without increasing battery size, your phone could last longer because the RAM itself uses less energy. Combine a bigger battery with more efficient RAM and you get a noticeable boost in battery life. Let's be real, faster RAM isn't a selling point for most people anymore. The S25 Ultra already launches apps almost instantly. Unless you're working with heavy 4K or 8K video editing or running complex AI processes, you probably won't notice a difference in raw speed. But efficiency, that's something everyone benefits from. Longer battery life makes your phone more reliable and less stressful to use. Samsung has kept the same 5,000 mAh battery in its Ultra models for years. Meanwhile, some competitors have pushed past 6,000 mAh, giving their phones incredible endurance. Imagine if the S26 Ultra could push close to that range lasting today's. For moderate users, that's an upgrade you would notice every single day, unlike a small speed boost. And that's why this RAM change might be more important than it looks. On its own, it's a small step forward in speed. But when you look at how much space and energy it saves, it opens the door to meaningful battery improvements. This is the kind of hidden engineering change that doesn't sound exciting in a headline, but has a big impact on your experience. Think about it. You could leave your charger at home for a short trip, go through a long workday without hunting for an outlet, or watch videos and play games without worrying about draining your battery too quickly. That's the kind of convenience that matters. Samsung is facing tough competition, and battery life is one of the areas where other brands are already ahead. If the Galaxy S26 Ultra can match that endurance while keeping its excellent performance, it could easily be one of the most well-rounded flagship phones available. So, while super fast RAM might not sound like a must-have feature, it could be the key to one of the most useful upgrades in the S26 Ultra. Better battery life. It's not about winning benchmark scores. It's about building a phone that works smarter, lasts longer, and makes your daily life easier. Nobody was asking for this RAM change, but if it leads to a phone that can keep going for longer without charging, it will be a welcome surprise. The Galaxy S26 Ultra might not completely reinvent itself, but small engineering moves like this could make it one of the most dependable phones Samsung has ever made. Do you want me to also make this one-line ultra condensed for YouTube captions? That would make it easier to read during a video.